for show. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking to us together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is then what makes love exception. So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking to us together, 'cause we don't know how.
What's up, cuties? We bike. We are bike. Really, Charnel? Yay. Charnel said right on time. Thank you for joining me, sis. I appreciate it. LaDawn. Hey, LaDawn. Shout out to you guys. We're going to go through some hot topics, but I really have a topic that I want to discuss with you guys, and I would love for you to click the link. Okay. Okay, sis. Teresa's at the doctor's office. You guys heard about the unaliving of the black guy in Georgia? And across social media, they are asking black women to stand down. So we're going to get through these hot topics. But as I mentioned, if you have a chance, click the link. I'm going to make sure that we, hey, Danya, I'm going to make sure that we get through these hot topics so we can have a little time to chat. Shout out to you guys that joined me over there on that live reaction and viewing of the sentencing of Karen Huger. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining me. What else before I get started? Dr. Heavenly is still catching hell, child. I listened to a couple content creators live yesterday. Oh, shoot. Did Snatch by Diego go live? Let me put that on my little sticky. I'll check it out after this. But I listened in over at Scotty by Nature. I listened to Rodney, the Voice. A lot of folks is hot with Dr. Heavenly, and she's still catching HE double hockey sticks, child, for opening up her a big mouth. A lot of people are calling out Funky Dineva as well for his misplaced anger and gaslighting people. But, you know, we talked about that. That's about all they going to get. But shout out to the content creators that, you know, for the videos that I watched. If you guys are not, if you have not hit the like button, please go ahead. hit the like button on your way in. Shout out to Jenny B. Jenny B, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate ya. And we're going to get started, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm talking fast because, again, I want to know you all's thoughts on that topic. Baby, it reminds me of the guy out of Florida. But let's go ahead and get a quick update on Karen Huger. You guys know that she was sentenced to 2 years. She must serve 1 year. 1 year will be suspended. Where's my Instagram tab at? 1 year will be suspended. Don't start this shit, StreamYard. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get out of this and go back to this. Yes, sentenced to 2 years. 1 year suspended. Once she serves that time, we don't know if the time will be a little less than that. Since my life, I've been doing a little snooping, and they're saying that possibly she can get out after 6 months. We'll see. We'll keep our eye out on that. But Karen has some last words for Ray. Let me see if it'll allow me, yes, to go ahead and share this. And shout out to the Instagram pages that I will be showing briefly. It is covered under the Copyright Disclaimer Act. And do you guys remember the young lady that was on Kempire's Surviving Carlos King's panel? I cannot think of her real name. It starts with a T. I do know that. But the Neighborhood Talk reposted her tweets about Karen. And she said that Karen's last words to Ray, this made me a little sad. Her last words to Ray, she yelled this while they were taking her into custody, is, "I love you, Ray. God's got you. You'll be all right. God bless you." Is that sad, guys, to you? I got a little emotional. Ray gonna be in that big old house by himself. Hopefully his daughter, again, I don't know if she's still in college or what she got going on, but I hope he's not gonna be alone. You know what I mean? Okay, it's sad to you, Danya. Yeah, that did something to me. The choices that we make, unfortunately, our loved ones can be the ones that have to deal with that. Ray said, "I seen how Remy did Papoose. No, ma'am, call you sad, dude. I'm outside. I am Queen Tori. You a mess. You think Ray about to be outside, child? As a hoe, sugar daddy. I am Queen Tori. Cut it out. Cut it out." But another reason why, and again, I don't feel sorry for Karen because she does need to suffer some real consequences, and she will now. But somebody mentioned Karen being on the soap opera. Where's Aunt Debbie? Aunt Debbie's supposed to be covering this show, Beyond the Gates. And if you guys look at that picture here, that is Karen in one of the scenes. And let me know if you watch this. I got so much on my plate where I don't even know if I'm going to have the time. But that's another missed opportunity for Karen. I doubt if she'll be asked back. But here's another scene of Karen in that episode, Beyond the Gates. I believe it was episode 1. B. Murphy, you say you love it. Does it come on every day? I'm going to add it to my DVR list. The average soap opera comes on every day. So I'm not sure about this. It does. Okay. I'll try to add it in. Okay, a lot of you guys, Lavinia say she loves it too. Miss Lady, LaDon, you too? Miss Lady said she watched it. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tune in. Aunt Debbie and I believe the Black Women Speaks Awesome panel. They're supposed to be covering it, or I'm not sure if it's Aunt Debbie. I don't know. But whomever is covering it, I will try to join you all's, lives so I can know what I'm talking about. Cassie said, okay, so it's on Paramount. Child, another subscription. I thought somebody said CBS. Okay, I'll research it. I don't want to stay too long on this topic, but as you can see, Karen was in this, and I just don't think that they are going to offer her after this year. Okay, it is CBS. Another chance. Brittany Janae, where's Brittany Janae, child? In here acting bad? I bet you. Somewhere. Hey, Brittany Janae. Okay, I see you. Brittany Janae, I hope you feeling better. All right, let's keep it moving real quickly, real quickly. I'm going to move on to another case. And I want to know you all's thoughts on this. Diddy. Diddy may have a lot of his cases thrown out. 22 to be exact. Now, for me, you don't want her to come back, Danya, on Real Housewives of Potomac? I do. I want her back now on Real Housewives of Potomac. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kat. 22 cases that may be thrown out. That should have been a red flag, if you ask me, from the jump. Because how did this, I'm just going to call them this, my opinions only. Ambulance chaser. Okay, you do. Lawyer. How did he happen to have 22 cases? You know what I mean? I just don't believe in. And at one point, they said he had over 100 people that he met with that allegedly did something to. His case against Jay-Z was dropped, and because of that, Diddy's lawyers are now, trying to get his cases dropped as far as the ones that were under this guy. So he was a shyster to me. Jay-Z is suing him, Tony Busby, and his case, Jay-Z's, has been approved to move forward and go to trial, child. I hope they show it, because we're going to be covering it. Simone said, I really want to love this show, but did casting use the paper bag test with Beyond the Gate? Simone, is it bad acting? Is it to be-ish? Let me know before I even start watching. Everybody else saying it's good. Simone is trouble too, child. Simone does not hold her thoughts for nobody. Okay? I love it. I love it. Very opinionated and be letting loose. Speaking of letting loose, we letting loose Friday night. Letting loose. Let's go ahead and get into Melody Sheree. Child, who is this texting me? Let's get into Mel. Mel's star continues to rise. And we knew that. I knew that. But let me say this. I cackled. I was looking at Kimmy's stories. So you guys know Mel's business, 7th Avenue Beauty, was one of two that was recognized by TikTok out of the state of Alabama. So, we joined Mel Live this past Saturday on TikTok. And it was her or their Black-owned business TikTok Live. One of two out of Alabama. Well, child, I cackled because Kimmy was all in her stories. She listed 5 Black businesses out of Huntsville. Well, y'all didn't get recognized, Kimmy, by Yahoo, MSN, and all of that. And I don't know. I'm not keeping up with the cast anymore like I used to. I honestly just saw Kimmy's stories maybe sometime today. Let Loose Friday will be 8 p.m. Central. So it's a late let loose. We're going to let loose, bring y'all drinks, everything. We're going to watch, some of the Fall of Diddy. But anyway, I cackled at Kimmy's post. She had Black in there. She had a couple other businesses. And yeah, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I think maybe only the people that go to those places in Huntsville, probably frequent them. I wish them all well. I honestly do. But it is absolutely amazing to me that the person who is running a multi-million-dollar business out of her home was recognized. And that's Melody Sheree. The rest of them, they just boring. Are they still filming? Mel kept it very interesting. Hold on, guys. When she was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, we used to get glimpses of Mel dressed. You could tell that possibly she was on her way to film and all of that. You don't hear nothing. Only person you see is the ones that's really chasing fame, thinking they gonna get fame, and that's Ken. Every post, Love and Marriage Huntsville, hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville, Trish, hashtag Love Marriage Huntsville, and Marquez, child. But the ones that's been there all this time, y'all boring as hell. Okay. Now I'm gonna read these articles about Dr. Melody Sheree. But first, yes, Sherry M. Hating from the sidelines, child. She said, well, since Yahoo and MSNBC and all these other national publications aren't, recognizing us, I do it. Girl, it was hilarious. I cackled. I probably shouldn't have laughed that loud, but I did. But Carlos was even hating a little bit, in my opinion. I'm gonna get on this real quick and we're gonna continue. Carlos came the other night when he and Dustin were live. Once again, that man is taking credit for other folks' success. And it really made me raise an eyebrow because Carlos attributes Nene Leakes' success to him. Carlos said it was he that told Nene that she was going to be a star. Didn't he tell Mel the same thing? Carlos taking the credit for Nene Leakes, baby. And, he said that she said, really, Carlos? And then he went on to mention Jocelyn Hernandez. And he tried to put Jocelyn on the level, shout out to Jocelyn, but she's not a Nene Leakes. You know what I mean? She's not a Melody Sheree, in my opinion. And he reposted a comment that Jocelyn Hernandez left him. And in that comment, she was thanking him for, just her rise to Zeus stardom. So to me, I took that as a little shade. I think that Carlos was trying to say that these people are grateful for my contributions and Mel isn't. That's how I took it. Straight BS. He still has not even said a peep as far as Mel exiting the building. And I doubt that he would. I heard just out in the YouTube streets and other social media streets that they trying to get Mel back, child. I know they are. So maybe that's why no, I'm not going to say maybe that's not why Carlos isn't mentioning it. It was obvious the agenda that Carlos was on, in my opinion, and I doubt that he does. But good luck with that mess. Good luck with it, Carlos. But no, sir, you didn't discover Nene. Nene, as with Mel, in my opinion, they both did the damn thing to solidify their places on their own. Strawberry, he always does that. Take the credit for others. So yeah, I do want to say though, shout out to Lauren that was on the show with Carlos and Dustin the other night. I like her. She's on the Breakfast Club and she really, really does her due diligence when it comes to stories and all of that. And it's amazing to me because before I even knew that she was going to be on his show, I don't think Carlos announced it. I had already saw a post of hers on Instagram with an update about Wendy Williams, but she's good. You know, she talk, you know, she talk and talk and talk, but she's good. She's good. What else about Carlos? I think that was it. Oh, he had those comments over there moving at a snail's pace. So I don't know if you guys peeked in, but Carlos made sure if anybody dropped down in the comment section that whomever is his mods were going to be able to block them. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead. This article was a couple days ago from Yahoo Finance, and naturally, it was about Melody Sheree. That's big, guys. Yahoo Finance. That is big. National publication. And they said, and she continues to rise. So they said Dr. Melody Sheree's 7th Avenue Beauty breaks TikTok live record, and she continues to rise. So they said that it should come as no surprise, and it doesn't for me, that Melody Sheree's 7th Avenue brand has been chosen as one of only 2 Alabama-based businesses to headline the Shop Black-Owned TikTok campaign. That's why Kimmy made that post. It said recently Melody broke the TikTok record for the longest view time of any TikTok shoppable live. That's amazing. Her stamina is wow. That's all I got to say. Melody continues to have the ability to captivate an audience and maintain the attention of her viewers. This has been proven time and time again. Shout out to the Millimeters and the new. Mel has a lot of new people that are on to her product, and shout out to them as well. But somebody said yesterday, I think it was Teresa, said that she was in Mel's TikTok live the whole 8 hours. So she really does have that ability to maintain attention of the viewers. They said about Mel, as a serial entrepreneur, she shows no signs, baby, not a sign of slowing down anytime soon. Lovers of her 7th Avenue brand can't get enough of her vegan, natural, paraben-free skin, body, and hair products. But they said this level of success, give her props, isn't new to Melody. This is to Carlos, a leading entrepreneur since the age of 25 and a multi-million-dollar business creator since 28. She's not new to this spotlight, nor building her brands. So kudos to Mel. We're going to take a look at this MSN article, but that's to Carlos. You know, you want to take credit for other folks' success, and Mel came to you as a multimillionaire already. Okay. MSN, let's go back over here. And again, guys, big national publications. Put in the chat. Put a 1 if you've seen any other cast members as well as the, in quotation marks, creator. Have you seen them on publications like this? Destiny, Kimmy, Tisha, Maurice, Martell, Carlos. Let me know. Put a 1 if yes, put a 2 if no. MSN says, okay, that she continues to rise to the occasion. And they basically the same thing. That who was the other? Does anybody know? She was one of 2. Who was the second business that was chosen for a TikTok Shop Black-Owned campaign? Let me know. I'm going to scroll this and see. Let me know. Okay. So basically, this is saying the same thing. You know how she was chosen. They as well. I don't know if you guys know how big this is with publications like this, showcasing your brand, pointing out that it's vegan, natural, paraben-free, all of that. That's huge because the average person that just only know about MSN and Yahoo and read their news on a daily basis, they're being introduced. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Melody Sheree. Shout out. Hey, Simply Beautiful. Hey, Red Ann. Destiny didn't break no records. Check. Everybody put two. Stormy catching flack too. I ain't gonna talk about it much. But for her talking about, a lot of people just felt like it was distasteful for her even mentioning that Kiki's family, rest in peace, Kiki, was having financial issues and told her she was right on time. That's all throughout social media. But shout out to Mel. I peeped into her stories right before we went live, and Mel is out with Canavis and Miss Deborah. I love me some Miss Deborah, child. I love Miss Deborah's eyes, and she's just beautiful. And wow, 69, I believe it is, and fine. So shout out to the Blueprint who continues to, and it's not a competition, but she is still in the headlines. And I ain't heard a peep from everybody else, child. I heard, this is alleged, that filming has come to a halt. I don't know if it's true. You was in there the entire time as well. I was in probably each hour, but I wasn't there for the full hours. But speaking of somebody that was there, that I really enjoyed, and I caught him while he was there, Jay Taylor. Jay Taylor, we already know just from seeing Jay Taylor out in these YouTube streets or on Instagram, his personality is just magnetic. And I just loved him on that live. But he sent Mel flowers. Isn't this nice? Can I enlarge this? Okay. And Mel posted it in her stories yesterday. But he sent her flowers. He said, I love you, fam. I am so blessed to have some amazing people who reciprocate in my life. When I say it's everything, oh my God. And then his card said, congratulations on another successful TikTok shop. Thank you for your accommodations and boss moves. And we know Mel accommodates that team, baby. So I just felt like that was so sweet. That's how you know that Mel is just an awesome person to work for, because you can see the love from Canavis and Jay and Miss Deb and the whole team. You know what I mean? And yeah, she's not taking them to Chili's for lunch or things like that. They don't have to stay at the Holiday Inn down the street and all of that. You know what I mean? She takes care of her team. So keep on doing the damn thing, Melody Sheree. Let me go back to this page. All right, here we go. I'm going to drop this link in advance. We got about 30 minutes. I'll say 25 to be on the safe side. But I would love, and you guys, if you happen to put in the chat about this story, please use unalive. Please hit the like button as well. But I want to know how you guys feel about this. And I know you're saying, feel about what? And here we go. Let me go ahead and click like on this Instagram page. I may do like Dr. Heavenly and take it back after. Just kidding. But I will be sharing from a couple Instagram pages. And I want to know you all's thoughts on this. Telbo, real name, Telvin Rankins, was unalived by his clear baby mama. I see you, LaDawn. Thanks for joining me, sis. They had 2 children. And I will give you guys a little backstory. He loved him some Cleo. And look, love who you love, but you don't have to degrade and talk about Black women. And I'm going to show you guys some examples. But he said, I'll unalive for her. I'll unalive about her. And I ain't scared to say I'll pass away about her. Sad thing is she took his life. Okay. But her name, and I was like, oh my goodness, because her name is actually Hannah Grace Cobbs. You guys know we have a Hannah Grace out on these YouTube streets. But she pal her children's father, Telvin Osborne, after leaving the club at 5 a.m. She claimed that it was accidental, stated that after partying and getting Karen Huger getting drunk, she said she decided to go home and clean her pal 5 o'clock in the morning. And she said that it accidentally discharged, striking him in the chest. She has since been charged with involuntary manslaughter. But they said, compounding the tragedy, disturbing messages were released from him. And let me show you guys these messages. Okay. I want to know how y'all feel. He said, I will sleep with a dog before I sleep with a black biatch. It gotta be a white dog, though. Did you hear that, LaDawn?
Oh, girl.
Let me finish. Hold on, LaDawn. Hold on. I'll repeat that for those in the chat. Dude said, may he rest in peace. I'm sorry, rest in peace. I'll sleep with a dog before I sleep with a black biatch. It gotta be a white dog, though. Tasha Bay, they said that on the internet, and I hated to cackle, but I sort of just a slight chuckle. Rest in preference. Yeah, relaxing in on 92%. But let's look at another one. Hey, Hershey, I see you, sis. He said, hold on. It's more. He said, he said, thankful for this little blonde blessing of mine. And he also said, team, clear girls. He also said, I told my BI to go get your BI. I don't know what that meant. Let's see. I got another one, I believe. I really think you guys get the gist. No, here we go. Here you go. He say, I love them clear girls. They already know. Tailboat in between. Tailboat in between. Hashtag team clear girls. Hashtag team snow bunnies. All right. I got two sisters up here on the panel with me. There was more, but no need to even talk about that. I'll give you a quick little thought, and then we're gonna get to LaDawn. You guys remember the African guy that was unalived in Florida? I think his name was Toby, and she was an OnlyFans model or something like that. Anyway, she unalived him as well. Power in the tongue, Kim Riley. He said, I will unalive for her and I will pass away for her. LaDawn, what are your thoughts about this, sis? Let's try to keep it YouTube cute, if you know what I mean. What's your thoughts?
Rest in peace. But what y'all want from us? I'm just saying, like, it's real funny, and I don't even see why this is so hard to see. What you want us to do? Over there, you was bragging about and gloating around what you like to clear. So what you want us to do? No, I wouldn't budge. I wouldn't budge. I'm for right is right and wrong is wrong. And that was wrong how you was dragging us and clumping us because of some bad experiences, knowing you came from a black woman. No.
Facts. Thank you for saying that last part, because I actually have that written down. Why degrade black women and you came from one? Where they do this at? Where do they did? And I know that is not grammatically correct. You guys know that's the saying. But where they do this at? You know what I mean? It is so disgusting. LaDawn, I'm coming back to you, but I'm curious to hear what Hershey has to say as well. Hershey, ooh, child, Lois say a clear dog unalived him. My God, today. Hershey, what are your thoughts on this? As a black woman, are you
Hey
offended?
y'all, how y'all doing?
I'm
Hey.
good. How are you?
I'm good. Um, I feel no ways tired.
Mm.
If if it ain't got to do with Denzel or Obama, I could care less. It's up and it's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
My
Mm-hmm.
cape is in the closet. I'm
Yes.
not getting it out. You made your choice, and whatever they do to you, you come up missing. I don't care. I don't even care to say rest in peace.
Ooh, child.
I don't care. I
Rest
don't
in
care that I don't care.
How about rest in preference, Hershey?
Whichever. Whichever. I don't feel no ways tired. I don't care that I don't care. I am resting in my 92%. At this point, even when it came to the dancer guy, that was his wife. He chose her. Whatever
Mm,
she choose to do after he passed, that is on them. Look, I'm all
you
about
talking about Twitch?
preference, and I'm
Oh,
all about loving who you love.
Hershey, you talking about Twitch?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah. Even with him, I don't feel no ways tied. I just don't. Because at this point, don't get me wrong, I have dated outside my race too. It's not about you liking what you like. It's about I even if I did when I have dated out my race, I never disrespected black men.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
never was like they beneath me. I would never date them. They this, they that. They still are my black kings, regardless of who I'm dating at that particular time. And you
Mm-hmm.
don't really see any other race of men dogging their race of women.
Never
You
see
never
it.
see it. You
Mm-mm.
don't really. At the end, they could, they could always date they can date other races, date us, and all that other stuff. But what they will not do is degrade and just disrespect their race of women. Black
Mm,
men do it all the time. They do it outside their race, and they do it within our race. They always want to say the lighter black skinned women are the ones that are on their arms, but they want to be with the dark ones in the private. That's
mm,
to build a separation and a divide between light skinned women and dark skinned women. It's
yeah.
within us. And that's why I'm saying, if it ain't got to do with Denzel Washington or Obama, I could care less. I don't feel no ways tired. You get what you got, it's up and it's stuck. If you disappear when you get with the clear, that's on you.
Disappear when you get with the clear. My God, Hirsch. My God. Look, you made some excellent points. We definitely gonna swing it back to LaDawn as well. Both of you guys made some excellent points. And you are absolutely right. I have never, and Girlfriend Chronicles, thank you. I just saw your DM. I didn't even open it, but I did have my live schedule for PM. Okay. I'm like, where my people at? And then I noticed. But I have never witnessed any other race, any degrade their women like black men. And as with you, Hershey, I dated outside of my race. Hey Jamal, I miss you. I hope you find me. Amazing man. But even then, I like you just said, never talk down about my own people, black men. Honestly messed up a good thing because I thought I'd rather be with a brother. Should have stayed with the guy. Um, what causes that, Ladon? Let me shoot that question to you. Deep down inside, is it self hatred? What causes a lot of, not all, of these black men to talk about people that they come from? How do you look at your mama and love her, but you hate other? How do you look at your sisters, your grandmama, the nieces, and how? Any answer to that, Ladon?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a little bit of self hate. I think is you know, the ugliness of it all and didn't probably get the attention that they wanted. I don't know, but I definitely think it's within because like Hershey said, you could like who you want to like, but you don't got to drag one group down just because. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the way that they're and also I think they feel inadequate too. I think because we do have a strong mind. We're probably the strongest species out there. Um, and they don't like a challenge. They like to be able to walk over them and talk to them any old way and come and go and have harmony in the bedroom just to please them.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for them. They don't got to do a lot of work. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we
Mm-hmm.
ain't having it. We make them show up. And they don't like that. They don't want to be accountable. They want to just, and 9 times out of 10, it turns out bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent points. Excellent points. I agree with you, LaDawn. It is so sad. You know what I mean? But that's all that I could think about. This is self-hatred. The thing about this chick, at first, I don't believe, and don't come in my comments. I had some lady yesterday, I'm ready to cuss out. She didn't respond, but she said, "You always wrong." I'm like, girl, what is you talking about? But her and her this guy that she unalived, they were at a club together that night. And she was simulating with her finger shooting him on
Mm-hmm.
video. He was the one that was recording her. You know what I mean? And sad case for him. He pumped her up and all of that. And there's no way in the world. Before I get to her, Sheila Dawn, let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think that she just so happened to be cleaning her pow pow after a night of partying and drinking, and she was tipsy?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That don't even make sense for real street people. We don't play like that. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You just don't do it.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Mama, too. Excellent thoughts. Cassie say my cape is at the cleanest, child. In
To tell you
deadness.
the truth, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, hold on, Hershey. Let me read a couple comments. Cassie, I feel you. Yes, my cape is off, child. I don't even care if it get clean. It will not be coming back on until that orange man is out of office. Couple comments, Hershey. I'm gonna come right back to you. Kim Riley said that's the sad part. Our own people disrespect who they are and whom they come from, and think clear and others is better. Not so. Yeah, and look, I don't care who you date. I promise you, I don't have, no anger or anything. I don't get mad when I see brothers with women outside of our race, or love who you love, but just love them because you love them. You don't have to come out and degrade others to love who you want to love. Yazzie said her cake been burnt since 2019. That was the last of Obama, right? Forever 44. Gigi said drinking crown and minding my own business. Facts. Daughter of Israel, thank you for the super chat. He got what he went hard for. We good over here. We good. Hey, Aunt Debbie, check your text message. I sent you something. And then my sister said, in one breath, we're nothing. And when they need us, we're everything. Facts. Who used to be? Because I don't think we will continue to be. Who used to be on the front line, marching for every cause, saying protect black men, when they unfortunately, in this case, were unalived at the hands of others or the police or whatever the case may be. It was black women. We resting, child. Hershey, go ahead, give me your thoughts, sis.
I agree with both of you ladies. It's self hate. It's a experience that they had with a black woman that probably laughed at her. They probably wasn't that cute in high school,
Mm,
and none of the black girls liked you, and you was weird, and they let you know. They see that's another thing that they always want to put the way we feel as we're too aggressive, and we don't. We talk too much,
mm-hmm.
and then they want us to degrade our worth. Well, yeah, we can ask for your body on the first night, but you asking us for money, that
And
you gold digging and all that kind of stuff. No, 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 no. Ladies, let me tell you something. The very first time he asked you for your body, asking for money.
Period.
Period. And we can
Ooh,
cut, and we
like
can
my.
cut that.
Go ahead.
We could cut that conversation short. Not that you even thinking about giving him your body, but since we want to go there, sir, because what you're not going to do is underline disrespect me. They do that to us all the time, and then when we get offended or we don't want them to touch us just because you see, ooh, girl, you look good, and then they want to touch us or whatever, then they want to say we acted like we too good or we too stank or we too this or we too that, and then they want to degrade us and talk about other women do this and other women do that. Well, white women are the biggest gold diggers to ever grace the face of the earth. They parents, they mamas, they grandmamas, they great grandmamas tell them to marry for love.
Hershey, say
I
clear
mean for
for
money.
Say clear for
Or
me.
clear folk.
Go ahead.
Clear folk. Okay. Clear folk. They grandmamas, they mamas, they great grandmamas, they all taught them that love can come later. You better get with someone that can take care of your household. You better get with somebody that have some money. That's what they've been taught all this time. But then they make us feel like we wrong for wanting a man to be a man. No. The moment you say, well, your love language is an affectionate woman, the touch and stuff, and I'll be like, and my love language is gifts and money. We're
Period.
gonna cut this conversation short.
Yes, ma'am.
You ask me what I bring to the table, what's your credit score? Because obviously no real man with real money is gonna ask me what I bring to the table when he already know I'm the table. Yes,
Period.
I'm
I
being
am
real,
the
I'm
table.
resting.
That's
I
right.
am resting in my 92%. I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to make you comfortable and make myself uncomfortable or let myself be uncomfortable for you to be comfortable. No. And if
All
that's going to
right.
make me below a Latino, below a white,
Yeah.
a clear person and all like that, if that's going to make you rather be with them
Go ahead
than
on.
us, then go ahead on. Like I said, when you disappear, when you deal with the clear, that's on you. My cape is resting right
All right.
along with me. And like I said again, if it ain't got to do with Denzel or Obama,
All
I
right.
don't care. I don't care.
All right.
Period.
Look, baby, Hershey spoke facts. Now, I'm just gonna give you your props because my big sister, has always told me, yeah, if they asking for some, don't you ever be afraid to ask. You know what I mean? For some money. You know what I mean? No romance without finance. We're not selling it, but if you feel like you can approach me on day one, like you just said, Hershey, you can pay this rent on day one. You can pay this mortgage on day one, car note, utilities, or something. But the clear and everybody else, absolutely, especially the athletes and entertainers, that's all they with you for. And they excuse me, I don't know if I could say mammies. They mamas teach them early on in life, high school. So when LeBron Jr. was in high school, it was a Becky on standby cheering them on, cheerleading, and they start them early, but they don't get called gold diggers. We're gonna definitely have to continue that conversation in the Cutie group members only as far as the gold digger thing. But never, and I know Hershey, you didn't mean it like this. You said something like, if that means I'm lower than, we could never be lower than people that want our lips, people that want our behinds, people that want our shapes, people that want our skin color. People, we could never be
Mm-hmm.
on ever. Okay. We are the
Oh,
blueprint.
I know that. I know that. I was just saying if that's in their mind and they warped mind, even though they mamas and they aunties and everything look like me, then that's
Exactly.
in their warped mind. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay me, and I'm gonna like shout out to Sierra husband. I forget his name. I know it's Russell, but
Wilson.
the
Hold on,
only
Hershey. I want
Russell
you to take.
Wilson, the only.
Hold on, Hershey. Hold on. I want you to take 2 minutes. We got to get out of here. Go ahead. Give me your final thoughts.
Oh, I was finna leave anyway. I was just gonna say shout out to Russell Wilson for being the
Yes.
first black man to ever ditch a clear woman for a black woman. And
Right.
I'm sorry,
And did you see the face
the
of the
only
clear
black man in
woman?
history.
Child, you gonna make me look up at the picture. Go ahead, Hershey. I'm gonna look up the picture of Russell's clear woman, baby.
That clear lady just knew. That clear woman just knew she hit the jackpot. Like
Only
she,
a
oh
face
yes, she
among
been
love.
by this black man since before he got the pro. We finna get married. We finna have a good home. We finna have these biracial children. Had her daddy and all them
That.
clapping and happy and oh she had hit the jackpot. And he reversed Uno on got him a real black woman that know how to twerk. So
Yeah. Hey,
yeah, the
baby,
congratulations. I shout out him. He made
baby,
history with that. So
yes. Look, Russell went black and ain't never went back. Y'all see Russell's ex-girlfriend on the screen? Child. Look at her, Hershey.
She got a big mouth.
At her, baby. That was
he
the
scared
jackpot
he scared
face.
the mess out of him. She scared him.
That's when he got drafted, child. Look at that jackpot face. And Sierra came in and flipped the scriznip, baby. Only a face a mother could love. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Hirsch. And I wasn't rushing you, sis. I'm on my little lunch hour.
Oh no, I'm finna be on my little nap hour because I gotta go to work. But I just wanted to come up and say that I love y'all. I always like to pop in with my 2 little cents. So I'll see
Yes.
y'all later.
Okay, Hershey. Have a good day at
Ciao.
work. Thank you, sis. All right, LaDawn, same for you. 3 minutes, LaDawn. What you think about Russell's ex on the screen?
She's in that the hard face crew.
Ow. Oh no. Not the facially challenged.
Yeah, the hard facially challenged. Okay.
Oh, child. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, let me get this off the screen. This is for anybody that, oh, Cassie say scary. This is for anybody that's never seen Russell, and this is who he was with right before Sierra, child. A mess. Had him a pink toe, and now he got the sister. But LaDawn, your final thoughts on anything that we discussed. What are your thoughts on Karen Huger, sis?
Oh, I kind of got a double-edged sword. But I do understand that she needed to pay um for what she did, and 4 times is a lot. It's way too many, when you have the access to Lyft, even the fancy car service. Um there was no excuse. Yeah, people deal with depression, take medicine, smoke, drink all the time. They don't drink and drive. So I do understand it, but I remember when I was incarcerated, a clear girl did drinking and driving and unalived her friend, and she got 2 years and only had to stay in like 6 to 7 months before she was out on parole. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So that's why I felt like, maybe 6 months she should have got, because it is serious enough to go inside and sit down and really think about what you did. But the clear people get away with murder, unalive, and so
well, we have to stop that. And I love you, sis, but we have to stop the
child, chit
comparing.
chat. They
Uh,
gave me 10 years and nobody was hurt, and that girl got 2 years. I was pissed. I'm
uh,
sorry.
yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
I'm sorry. I didn't hurt nobody, and
I
I got
get
a 10-year bid.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And I'm just so glad that, because you are one that comes out here and talk about your experience and all of that. And I love you.
Firsthand.
Yeah, yeah, with and you shouldn't be shamed. You know what I mean? And that's what I love. But this is the seriousness of this. This was a social media influencer, Summer Wheaton, and she was arrested for a DUI that took someone's life, and she just had to turn herself in. This happened July 4th, 2024. She just turned herself in February 24th of this year.
Mm,
I don't think she was on a run or anything, but naturally they were investigating. So,
right.
and we know that this happens a lot. So that
Yeah.
to me is the seriousness of this.
Yeah.
Yes, we can compare. Well, they may have it better, or they may not get sentenced as much, or they this. But if at some point with some things, we have to even remove that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Right is
Right.
right,
But I
wrong
do believe that the punishment got to fit the crime.
for sure, For
If you
sure.
unalive somebody, you shouldn't get the same sentence or less than somebody who
Yeah,
did.
I agree. But even when it comes to if you didn't unalive somebody, as in Karen's case, the seriousness of that is she could
Need
have.
jail time. That's why I said she does need jail time.
Yeah, you
She
know what I mean.
does.
You can't.
Absolutely.
And this was the fourth. This was the
Yeah.
fourth. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So enough is enough. Karen will be all right. She'll get in
Yeah.
there, get a man right, get a body right, and everything else. And I do think that she'll still have a job when she gets out.
I just hope she learned from it, you know,
So, sis, me too.
because
Hopefully,
it's just, it happens way too much
it
and
does.
it's a blink of an eye.
Yep, I agree. I agree. But look, let me thank you, LaDawn. Hope to see you in our members only this evening.
All right,
I'll,
ciao.
okay, sis. I'll check and see if I got that schedule for the right damn time, child. But to Charnel, thank you again for joining the Cutie Crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you. Thank you for becoming a member. And Toot says she had to fall out the bushes at Russell Wilson's ex-girlfriend, Shy. The mouth had you falling out the bush. Baby, it was stretched. It was stretched. And it probably was stretched for a reason, Hershey. You know what I mean? Thank you, Hershey. Money, 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 money. All right, guys. I am OUT up here. Oh my goodness, you guys know I hate power hours because I just want to keep talking, keep talking. Aunt Debbie, I got your response. I'll be calling you. Give me an hour and I'll be calling you so we can work with that and all of that. But I got your response. I'm glad you like it. I'm going to add a little more. But thank you guys again. Thank you guys. But I'll be able to keep running my mouth in a couple hours. Shout out to the Cutie Crew. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Shout out to the Cutie Mods. Thank you guys for modding the chat. Hey, Neva P, my truly sister. Irene is here. Trouble. Shout out to all of the cuties. Thank you guys again for joining me for this second time that I've been here today, child. It's too much. This is too much. But yeah, prayers going up to Karen Huger, Ray. Shout out to Melody Sheree, baby. And the star continues to rise. I can't wait to see what's coming up next. And we know it's something. We know it is something. So shout out to Mel. Shout out to you guys. I'm out of here. And I'm going to play this new outro on the way out the door. It's really not an outro. But anyway, I'm playing it anyway. I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.